Watunda ko ba ate? Satu lagi. Waduh. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants of filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, a world-famous Old Trafford. We have already started here. Pass is intercepted, and it's Ribery. Pass is short and sharp, and he's picked out the run. And he's in on goal. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Semoga bisa menang.
Well played. Batistuta.
Jing, one legend cok. Epic.
Tony Adams. Now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
Just had so many strengths. You could go on all day about him, couldn't you?
Well, the epitome of solidity, thanks to his winning men.
Terrific header!
Horrific header.
He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Anjir, ngeri lawan ini.
McAllister. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game. Well, shapes to shoot. Oh, that was no routine save.
Snyder actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Ngeri.
Santos with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Gets his head to it. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way.
Anjir.
That's been drilled forward. Upamecano calmly anticipates. And that pass has been well intercepted. Can he get it through?
That's positional goals. The utilisation.
Oh, smashing header!
Ah!
Oh, he has stuck it into his own net!
Berat sih ini lawannya. Pemain.
I've been there myself.
Epic
And that's
semua,
the
Cok.
last thing you wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, Messi.
Upamecano kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Pinches it off him. Robertson. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Bantai. Ribery.
Salah umpan ke Ribery, bukan ke Harry Kane. Dapat.
Odegaard. Hernandez. It's a good spell of possession, this. Bastoni did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Caicedo. Upamecano. Van Dijk. Alexander-Arnold.
Ngeri.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Ah,
Nicely intercepted. It's a lovely, neat pass.
pasti salah umpan mulu.
Robertson gets over and intercepts. Bastoni. Pedri.
Dapat.
Robertson. He's got away. And here's Batistuta.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And that could set him on his way. And it's Son Heung-min. And he's managed to... Son Heung-min!
Son Heung-min.
Thinks one through. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Pedri. And it's Snyder. He's having a go!
He's having the go.
And a real let-off.
Santos were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Good looking ball. He has found the way through. Now can he find a finish?
Dapat.
There will be 1 minute added time. Kane. Shade too heavy. Keeper could pick that up. And he was quick to react. That's Batistuta. Great ball if he can get there. Well timed. Excellent interception. And the first half is done. And it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Manchester United would seem to still be getting over the OG. It was an honest mistake, and they've got to move on.
we go again.
Manchester United really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just look
Hey,
a
what's it?
step too slow on everything.
Masih.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box. There's much frustration
Oh,
as
Batis
to the lack of a
Peta.
touch to finish that off.
Kane. Ribery.
Ah. Oh, go.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Ødegaard. And it's Ribery. Ødegaard. Son Heung-min looking to get on the end of this.
Apa sih itu?
Time and again they are repelled. Upamecano charging forward.
Upamecano.
The ball at his feet. Kane. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done.
Ih,
Definite foul there.
di mana pelanggarannya, Cok? Apa sih? Gak jelas wasit.
Chouameni. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Jauh.
Adams cuts out the pass, and that's well seen too. Manchester United still this single goal behind.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
The attendance for this match was
That is Son Heung-min.
649.
Schneider. Now it's Mbappe. Upamecano does really well there. He is strong. Quality ball. Somewhat off target. Oh, easy pickings there. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Now it's Son Heung-min. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, good ball. And that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
Wasit.
Pedri.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Bastoni kept aware. And it is reclaimed easily. Hernandez makes the interception. Manchester United looking to pass their way through.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Chouameni.
Offside wasit.
Mbappe! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Masukin offside wasit.
And that's a corner.
Substitution on the field.
Substitution on the field. Number
Santos,
29.
yeah, second corner now.
Ribery.
Number 21, Kane. Number 7, Son Heung-min. Number 10.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have
He will push in across.
Ødegaard.
Ah.
Pedri!
Number 8.
Sit
And
up.
that would have won it.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
Substitution.
Substitution.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Nakata.
Manchester United truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Batistuta. And Batistuta!
Bagus.
Manchester United are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
At least they're going about it as they
Oh,
should,
block.
having brought this on themselves.
Upamecano gets across to intercept that. Beckham!
Anjir. Halo sayang. Siapa yang menonton ini? Komen ki. Tidak tahu siapa yang menonton.
Up he goes!
Ah,
No mistake! And with that goal comes comfort. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Two up.
Dede, habis semua lagi sekali. Betul.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find a character to respond from that.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There will be 3 minutes.
Very well sorted out. That has been cut short. Now it's Nakata. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Odegaard. Adams cuts it out.
Habis semua stamina.
Chance!
Di Bantai. Halo sayang. Halo sayangku. Halo. Kenapa tidak kelihatan di sini? Komentar.
Well, I think there's a few trying.
Sebentar.
And that is that. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless.
Sebentar sayang, tidak kelihatan komentar.
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
Many thanks to Jim.
Halo
With that,
sayangku.
it is a very good night to you.
Di sini tidak kelihatan. Sebentar sayang. Iya, tidak kelihatan. Salah. Halo sayang. Kena bantai dong. Kita yang dibantai. Oh, di bawah itu, pantas. Tunggu sayang, kelihatan kapan ini? Sedikit lagi. Kelihatan. Halo sayangku. Tolong kibel lagi. Tolong kibel lagi sayang. Kenapa pemain-pemain begini semua dilawan si pemain-pemain legend semua? Karena bisa beli kali nih kau. Nggak bisa ya? Pakai kipas mak. double kipas ka sayang, double kipas ka. Ito memang celaan aja semua itu sayang. Celana semua itu celana. Celana 3, baju 1, handus 1.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants of filling our ears, proud
Mudah-mudahan tidak
renditions
kena
of
bantai.
hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford,
Offset.
Manchester. The action has already started.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner down there, Peter, we can't ignore Gabriel Batistuta, or Batigo, as he's become known.
Nobody would ignore him.
He has all the attributes, Peter, and the list is too long for me to mention them
Go.
now. I'll settle on Lee.
De Bruyne! Goal!
Masih dah jelas.
Earn their reputations for precisely the reason we just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
So the game's first significant... And Batistuta! Oh my word, that is quite something! Oh, it really is a finish of
Masa
the
saya?
highest order! Two, and we've barely begun here.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Gurram United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter, they've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Bagus nih sayang.
Pedri. For Rice. Well, he's looking to get away, but the defending is persistent, adhesive, driving through the middle. And tries a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Nah, jauhin. Berarti gol.
Yamal. Oh, really nice interception. Feet down already, a nightmare start. De Bruyne. Rafinha. Wriggles his way through.
Anjing.
Oh, great ball! Now it's Pedri. It is a corner.
Oke sayang.
Gurram United with the corner. They're first. Rafinha. Nice control.
Ah.
It's just like the ref has given a penalty.
Apa itu asit?
Manchester United present their opponents with the best
masuk di
possible
akal.
chance here. The chance to pull further clear. Come off the upright. And he's missed altogether.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game. Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach. Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Rice. Buriram United looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's
Ribery! Straight at the keeper.
Ribery simply had to do better than that. He blew a great chance for me.
Rice.
Dapat.
Rice is fouled.
Rice is foul. Yang dah habis di kota itu kalau nonton Kiang. Dah habis kota ata.
Batistuta delivering the goods.
Soalnya
as
kalau pakai
expected.
wifi lagi,
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Hits one! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And surely that settles it. And that really
Keras.
is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the trust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
mati gol.
Buriram United find a position of real strength now. And the shot's on here. Oh, important interception.
Kasih jalan ban.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Ribery, Kane, Ter Stegen, will they claim to that?
Biar lagi sudah dibeli sayang.
Alexander Arnold
Kalau habis,
is one of the key ingredients in the
Pagi
team's
pasti
attack.
habis itu.
Manchester United are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Pedri. Caicedo does really well to win the ball there. Yamal
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up and
climbs up big! Will be quick to recover this. Out to the right.
Buriram United could really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Now it's Messi. De Jong promptly onto that, and that is that. It's a mighty looking ball, that. Alexander Arnold. Caicedo. Alexander Arnold. De Jong cuts it out. Pedri. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And he is going into that little black
Dah
box.
masuk di akal. Tak bisa memang tahu dikalah lawan pemain kroco. Pakai pemain kroco lawan pemain epic tidak bisa lah.
Less than 3 minutes.
Jelas tidak bisa lah.
Crossfield. Rafinha has found the net here, of course. And it's Nesta. Rice. And it's Batistuta. Upamecano gets over and intercepts.
Biar lagi saya masih lama, saya ada 5 hari.
So you hear the chants of easy, easy, and those are entirely justified. 3-0 after 45 minutes, and it is hard to believe that there won't be more after the break. And we are back underway. So 45 minutes to turn it round.
Dengar tuh bener semua nih pemain kalau begini.
Kane has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. And he cuts out the supply. Bantai. Son Heung-min. And here's Kane. Rice. Roberto Carlos. Yamal. Rice. Shifted it to the flank. Yamal.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Winning running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Great defending, strong and determined.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
De Bruyne threads one in. And Batistuta! They've scored! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Buriram United are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
The attendance for this match was 70,987.
So we've reached the hour mark. And it's Ribery. Oh, what a ball he's in here! Manchester United have got it back and they'll have it. He's got the shot away! Now, who's going to be first to this? Great ball, Kane!
Anja, nah itu.
Alexander-Arnold. Rafinha. That pass isn't the best. Rafinha is sporting a guilty look.
Ah, la la la
The move
la
was
la.
that the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Ay, merah.
And that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Udah sih.
De Jong. It's Pedri. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Caicedo looking to penetrate opposition lines. Steve Kane!
Kenapa begitu menendang?
Roberto Carlos. De Bruyne. It's Pedri. Yamal. Ribery. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. De Bruyne. That is a little undercooked. Somewhat off target. And he welcomes it in. Now it's Pedri. Pedri gets through on his own. Oh, robust challenge. Ribery. So what can they make of this? Alexander-Arnold. And here's Son Heung-min. Hernandez. And that's played in low. He's only too happy to take that back. Caicedo.
Manchester United really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Roberto Carlos wins the duel this time. Rice. Pedri. He's in plenty of space here. He's shifting through the gears here. Pedri. Now the finish! It's in!
Ampun.
They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Ampun.
And with that, the hat-trick.
Ay, kakapaan. Kita naman lang. Hindi. Ada mil lagi apa kan? Oh, dari khidmat dari mana tarik? Dari mana kita? Dua monitor kini tapi satu anu pakai apa lagi? Pakai Android pas dari dua monitor kedua. Bisa ngerti lagi ini.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too
Night.
much riding on it, but it is
Yeah,
equally
that's
clear and
malam.
very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack.
Aduh.
Few venues rise to an occasion quite like this
Pikirlah
one.
gol
It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way.
Deh. Hancur lagi.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Robert Lewandowski. He's just about the perfect all-round striker. Not least because he can finish equally well with both feet, Peter. It's not all about his finishing though. He's always on the shoulder, looking for that ball in behind, and that prevents the opposition defence from getting too high or indeed getting too comfortable.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Davis. Ross County do have a chance to counter here. Kane. Guardiola. And it's Davis. Bantai simply refused to
Bantai.
be done that.
Ngalimbang lagi gini.
That has not gone well. Looking for the run. Floated through. Now it's Son Heung-min.
Aduh.
Not the most accurate pass. Royce. And here's Lewandowski. And here's Kane.
Kane really needed to...
He's got four. Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Well, they've got it again. David Villa. Decent hit! If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. So what can they make of this? Kane. Deep through, and Dyke cuts it out. David Villa, real chance here. Played towards the front line. Ribery. Davis charging forward, the ball at his feet.
Pemain.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's Kane. Kante calmly anticipates. He's going to be disappointed with that.
Aduh, dah. Betul.
Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Oh, can he finish? Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Can he get onto this? Another corner. Any better luck this time round? Corner number 2 then. Oh, smashing header! And now a sudden chance to counter.
Masih.
Pass away. There's the shot! There it is!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Ross County have penetrated for the first time.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Caicedo. And here's Kane. Son Heung-min. Kane. And It's the goalkeepers to claim. Son Heung-min. Oh, good ball. Shots on here. Oh, shoots!
Yeah.
No mistake. And that is what they came to see. What they demanded to see. His first.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players will...
Can he finish?
Yeah.
He's got a goal! Into the lead once more. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Villa demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And it's Son Heung-min. Bullet. Royce. Nicely
Offside
weighted
wasit.
ball. And he's onside. He's shifting through the gears here. Ross County have their third corner. Shot goal! It's in! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Apa sih?
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Ross County go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their man...
And it's half-time here.
And now I'd just like to read out our fan club members who are celebrating their birthdays today.
Na pernah
Whistle goes,
menang.
and we start the second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Rusak.
Kane,
Rusak.
Manchester United needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Tries a shot!
Ah!
And that's caused a worry or two.
Kane certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Ribery. Alexander-Arnold. Kane. Chips it through. That has been cut short. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And it's Messi. Play back. Can he get it through? And the finish!
And the finish.
He has done it! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Manchester United get themselves back into contention.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Bantai.
Manchester United have certainly changed the dynamic, but I'm not quite sure whether we're going to get patience or impatience now.
David Villa. Alexander-Arnold spots it and intercepts. Kicks it.
Judging banana.
He's been picked out. Kane! It's there! 2 up and threatening
Tidak yang berlawan, biar meskipun pemain ala
The
kadarnya.
amount of bend he got on that.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
So the lead now, it's a quick one. Kane. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Climbs up big. No, he's got that completely wrong. Bantai. And Caicedo. Hernandez. Lewandowski. Oh, nice touch. Caicedo. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Sancho. He's got the shot away!
He's got the shot away! Kalah ka sayang, kalah ka.
And now they can spring out of defence. The pass is intercepted. Picked out brilliantly. Cleared away. And he's quick to snatch it back. And it's Ribery. And here's Kane. It's Kane! Chance to shoot!
Offside!
Caicedo gets flagged offside. No, that was never going to make it. He is slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Quite
rusak.
through.
Rusak.
Brilliantly cut out. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Ross County clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Messi, while facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Somewhat off target.
Tolol,
He's managed to
tolol.
get free. Pull it. It's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. It's a pretty loose pass. That looks a cracking ball. He's had a hit! It's anyone's ball now.
Penalty.
Was given a penalty, he has. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Susah sayang. Pemain tadi ya pemain legenda semua. Nah kita pemain tadi pemain kroco.
What a sensational save from Anderson! And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, he went for it there knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
Well, there's a probing ball. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Very nicely done. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, he has great set-piece prowess. I think you know what's coming, but stopping it, another matter.
Habis pemain habis.
The manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Iya agak.
Number 7, Son Heung-min. Number 9, Robert Lewandowski. Number 10, Messi.
It's a loose ball. Now it's Foden.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Looking for the runner. Drilled in low. Now it's Pullet. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Kane!
Oh, taken with style. Drama at the death. Is there time for one more twist?
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Manchester United give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending.
Masih ada.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's Kane. And here's Nakata. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, the game plan for me just looked a little confused, and the crowd seemed to pick up on this early.
Kita lihat pemainnya. Jelas. Harusnya kalah jauh kayak ini. Tapi bisa Kak 4-3. Mudah-mudahan tidak bukan di pemain-pemain kalau setengah mati sih. Apa sih? Itu juga sih. Aduh, batis tutup tuh.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Possibly the place to be at this moment in time. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Bantai! Oh, it's come loose! And Bantai! Bantai gets it clear.
Shoot a goal!
What a super start! A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it. Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Paris Saint-Germain finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Kane, and it's Lewandowski. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Nakata. Foden. That was good alertness. Now it's Kane. Now it's Lewandowski. Kane. There's the shot! He scores! And in that moment, he has his 50th goal.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Now it's Mbappe. Olise, good purposeful running this. Olise going face to face with his great rival. Now it's Kane. Now it's Kane. That looks a cracking ball. And he's managed to get free. And the finish!
And the finish!
And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touch.
He's got the shot!
It's going to the way!
Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. It's become a case of men against boys.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 22, le numéro 21. À leur place, le numéro 7. Messi, le numéro 19.
Messi on a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
I think it'll mean a huge amount to him. The way he's been playing, I fully expect him to turn his 2 goals into 3. His appetite has been brilliant.
Wow.
He totally merits a 3rd.
He looks a really hungry player right now. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Messi. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of...
Big chance! It's there!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before.
Dia
and
bertahan
they've worked it
total.
again.
Still trying to make a game of this. Upamecano. Hernandez. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Yamal.
Ya wasit.
Foden. And Caicedo. And it's Lewandowski. He's looking wide. Foden is flagged offside. Bantai. Now it's Lewandowski, and Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Caicedo. Foden. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That is a great pick out. Oh, can he finish? Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Lewandowski with the challenge.
Hey,
Free
apa?
kick. Lewandowski has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Mbappe. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Mbappe, and he was alert to it. No question, that's a foul.
Yeah.
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. He's gone forward. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, well played, well played. Messi, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. Van Dijk, quality ball. Great hit!
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Foden. Well timed, excellent interception. And then he goes cross-field. Mbappe. Right, Batistuta. Good looking. He's gone for goal. It's off target and by quite a way.
Paris Saint-Germain were again presented with an opportunity to break.
And the half-time whistle goes.
Manchester United are looking as solid as I've seen for some time. All departments are working strongly, and this can do their confidence a whole power of good.
Manchester United lead by 3 in a game all about goals. It's so easy on the eye and promises more of the same.
So easy
after the break.
matamu, so easy. Anjir.
Un excellent anniversaire au gardien
Kumain na ito.
Changement.
And we're underway again. Manchester United come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it. Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen of one of those breaking passes just to spread the play.
Beckenbauer cuts out the pass.
Nanti tu pakai power. Kau bilang so easy, so easy, so easy.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. That has been cut short. And it's Stoichkov. Oh, good ball, shots on here.
Ah,
It's a
penalty.
foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Now, power or placement? Not much more than a formality.
Well, any penalty that finds the net is a good penalty, even if that didn't convince.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Mbappe pinches it off him. Van Dijk. Yamal. Played for Conte. And here's Batistuta. Batistuta takes control of it, and he's on the move. Nakata. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. That'll be a throw-in. Messi. Foden engages and forces him off the ball. That's ruffled a few feathers,
Le
but
nombre
well
de
dealt with.
spectateurs pour ce match, 70 987.
The less said about that pass, the better. Bantai. Manchester United do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Batistuta.
Gato.
And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Attention, changement.
Manchester United can make their change now with a break in play. Messi. Mbappe was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
And the shot! And he hits the net! Messi duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability.
And it's been given away. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, smashing header. It's in. Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Koundé. And it's Van Dijk. Paris Saint-Germain finding their passes. And it's a brilliant interception. Ribéry. Stoichkov! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Geng.
Stoichkov.
Tahu itu tuh so easy anjing gara-gara kau itu komentator so easy. Anjing lah.
We have our very first corner. They've played it short. Batistuta, chance to shoot! And that is wildly off target.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly not great precision.
Ribéry. Kante kept his eye on it, and he's there. Kane. Mbappe. Kane. Shot and a shot!
Yeah.
Goal! Manchester United! And they've got their lead back.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Manchester United take the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. Paris Saint-Germain really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Son Heung-min. And it's Kane. Chips it through. Guardiola.
Harus kan Kalau bisa
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 10, le numéro 18. À leur place, le numéro 15, le numéro 14. Changement en cours.
I think we're just about done here. That looks a good ball. Has a goal!
That's a goal!
And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced
Il y aura
lads step up
10
to the
minutes
plate
de temps
now.
additionnel.
And play for a goal kick. Now he's off and running. Guardiola could try cutting inside here. Oh, important interception. Mbappe. Mohamed Salah. Now it's Kane. And he welcomes it in. He is through here. Plenty to aim. Mohamed Salah! We've got to be quick to recover this. Look at the space here. Chance! Great build-up. It all deserves a better ending. Is up. Manchester United can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency, and proficiency.
Let's say pemain
The Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Merci.
Your reflections then, Jim.
Alhamdulillah, Serena. Waduh, lebih sangar lagi. Lebih sangar lagi. Lebih sangar. Lawan apa ini? Ada.
Manchester United can do it here. 90 minutes away from reaching their target. It is the sort of opportunity they would certainly have settled for if offered it on day one. That was then, this is the here and now. Can they meet their ambitions, their aspirations?
Anjing.
Few venues rise to an occasion quite like shapes to suits. He's done very well to get to that.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected though. Well look, they know they've got a height advantage and it's time for them to use it.
Manchester United are looking to go forward now. The pass is intercepted. Now it's Kane. Well, they could break here. This is promising. Just the next one. Oh, the ball's run loose here.
This is the time you need that pace.
Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, Lamine Yamal. Well, this guy, Lamine Yamal, Peter, certainly is a very exciting talent. A natural right winger. We all know about his technique, but he's very impressive with his decision making too. And when you consider that his job is all about supply, it's all about end product, he's become actually quite good at that. His ball retention is quite strong. And when
Yamal! It's in!
well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Vinicius Junior in acres of space out wide. Oh, what has happened here? He gets big! No mistake! Hot knife through butter! They have done it again!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
They through for the wide man. He's played him through. And it's Schneider. Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Foden.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Big chance! All eyes on
There.
penalty. Manchester United present their opponents with the best possible chance here. So this to extend their lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
A case now of complete control.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
That was good alertness. Oh, good spread.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And he cuts out the supply. Nicely intercepted. Nakata. It has been an extraordinary start to the game. The gap already 3. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Kane. He's through here. Decent hit! Somewhat off target. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And here's Foden. Oh, good taking of me. He's gone for goal! And that is doing no harm at all.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break. That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Vinicius Junior! And he should have made it 4.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
It's their second corner of the game. And there's the hit! They're back on the ball again. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Can he finish?
Okay.
And more and more and more. Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopia. Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, he's just the keeper to beat. Can he put it away? He has done it. And they're at it again in double quick time.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Tapi bisa cok. Divisi 2 nih. Sekarang lah. Tunggu gagal bisa deh.
Well, little question, but this is the box office game at this level today. Thank you for joining us. You've made a very good choice. There's so much resting on the game. It should be a cracker. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. If you just joining us, we are already on the way. Manchester United cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. Ribéry. And that is expertly dealt with. It's a lovely, neat pass. Distributed tidily. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Ribéry. He's going for goal! Oh, that's majestic!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again. Well, we've seen the hundreds.
Hits one! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
After 8 minutes.
That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
And the counter is on. Drogba. Ribéry. Pedri cuts it out. Koundé. That's really well manoeuvred. Ribéry. And it's Son Heung-min. Looking tidy in possession here. Some really good ball movement. Little pass back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Ribéry. And here's Son Heung-min. It's Lewandowski! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Laid out to the left flank. Drogba. He is through here. Decent hit! And he hits the net. And the comeback is complete.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Messi.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Great defending, strong and determined. Koundé. And Araujo. Costa Curta. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Drogba. Messi. Lewandowski. Son Heung-min. Oh, that's a nice ball. Dida can pick that up. Koundé. Araujo. Costa Curta. 30 minutes gone. Ronaldinho. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Terrific header! He will be livid with himself. Ooh, delicate chip through. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Araujo gets across to intercept that. Caicedo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. And it's Drogba. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Drogba. Shapes to shoot! Their attempt, just the wrong outcome. And we have our very first corner. Kane. And now a sudden chance to counter. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Kane. Ribery. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. And here's Lewandowski. And there's the clearance.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He's gone forward, and it's Son Heung-min. And the half-time whistle goes. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix with what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2-1 the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Chance! Goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Drogba really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Kane. Oh, good ball. Can he finish? Dispatched clinically. Back to within one. Interesting. Just gorgeous. The most glorious, delicious of touches. Followed up with an unerring finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
He's got the shot away! Manchester United really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. And here's Rib, and he's had a hit!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Ribery.
The attendance for this match was 71,550.
Yamal showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Kane. Now it's Messi. That has been cut short.
Suatu posisi rakyat anjing.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. He's picked his way through. He's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Ronaldinho, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Caicedo, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Back into the middle, and here's Ribery. Costa Curta promptly onto that, and that is that. Costa Curta is there to clear. Upamecano, Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Caicedo does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Caicedo, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Manchester United really might just end up kicking themselves after that.
He's had a shot! It's there!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
Manchester United choosing to make the first change.
Well, they want to win this, Peter, plain and simple. Seal promotion right here, right now.
So the lead now is 2.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. And that, for me, should be decisive.
Number 19.
It's Nakata. Kane.
Number 18. Mbappe. Number 8. Phil Foden. Number 13.
And he's straight offside.
Akanji.
That's a nicely measured pass. He's cleared it out of harm's way. The team on the brink of a party little more than an hour ago, but now problems.
Well, they played a little within themselves, a little too tentative perhaps. They have to show their character from here.
Pedri. The final 5 minutes. Bantai. Koundé. Oh, that's a key interception. And here's Mbappe. Threads one in. Pedri. Now it's Mbappe.
2
Hernandez.
has been indicated.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Caicedo. That is a little undercooked. Mbappe. Hernandez. And that's that. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost...